So much for your answers. We move on now to another question, this one on population loss in our city. According to data by the U.S. Census Bureau, the New Orleans area has experienced a steady decline in population since 2020, with the latest data showing a nearly 4% decline in population just last year. So as mayor, what specific policies will you implement to not only stop this decline, but to grow New Orleans' population again? We begin this time with Councilmember Moreno.
Thank you. Well, people are leaving the city of New Orleans because they feel like it is just too difficult to live here. I actually had someone tell me at one of my meet and greets that the city of New Orleans has a way of ruining your day before your day even starts. Because as she gets on the road, it's a construction project. And then as she gets on another road, the traffic lights don't work. And that's why within my first 100 days of office, my main focus is to get our city services right and to get them back. Making sure that our street lights stay on, that our traffic lights stay on, that we get a real street maintenance program. Right now, our street maintenance program, we have one pothole crew for 1,500 miles of streets. And then at the same time, it's time to make sure that our city departments are working for the people of New Orleans and not creating hurdles for the people of New Orleans. Our Department of Safety and Permits, unfortunately, is such a barrier to doing business in our city. Whether you want to open a business, weeks to get an occupational license. Whether you want to do an expansion on your home, takes forever to get a permit. My main focus is revamping these broken city departments as well.
All right, Councilmember Moreno, thank you. Councilmember Thomas.
In OTFirst.com, we have 10,000 new homes, affordable new homes. Work with housing experts to make sure that we can provide that. That's nothing new. Let's take a look at CBDG funds and reprogram them to provide soft seconds like administrations have done in the past. Work with young professionals. Too many people have the stereotype of affordable housing as being that subsidy or that person on Section 8. No, affordable housing is for young reporters, politicians, MBAs. They're looking to be able to afford to stay in the neighborhood that they love. Another thing we can do is let's diversify our economy. But there's something that I talk about that no one else has ever done, regional cooperation. I was the first council member to have a regional meeting with our friends in Jefferson Parish. The state and much of our region is losing population. We ought to coordinate how we play on each other and build on the assets in the community so we can incentivize growth and development, but also make sure we're putting 250,000 new people in this region in the next 10 to 15 years.
All right, Councilmember Thomas, thank you so much. We want to go now to State Senator Duplessis.
Potholes need to be fixed. Infrastructure needs to be fixed. But let me tell you, potholes are not the reason that over 20,000 people have left the city of New Orleans. People left this city because it's too costly to live here. The people who are leaving the city and being pushed out don't even have cars to drive down our streets. They need opportunities. They need affordable housing. That's why I'm proposing developing and preserving 40,000 affordable units in the city of New Orleans. I want to stand up a fortified roof program to support and supplement what's happening at the state level so that we can fortify 25% of the roofs in New Orleans to bring down insurance costs. We also have to be serious about economic development. The Port of New Orleans is an opportunity for people, for our people, to get jobs, $75,000 on average, so they can stay in the city of New Orleans. People are being squeezed out, not because of potholes, because it's too costly to live here. People leave and go to other cities for opportunities, and that's what we need to create in the city of New Orleans while we're fixing the potholes.